Did you know just one wrong sleeping position or a sip of water at the wrong time might mean you never wake up again? It's not a stroke. It's not heart failure. It's the bedtime habits you've repeated every night for 10 to 20 years. Things that seem harmless but are secretly shortening your lifespan, weakening your memory, increasing your risk of nighttime falls, and silently draining your body's ability to recover. You've heard it said, sleep is the best natural medicine. But after age 60, sleep might no longer heal. It could actually harm. The truth no one tells older adults. Eva, a 78-year-old woman, once wrote under a video, "If I pass away in my sleep, that would be a blessing. I just hope I don't spend my final days in the ICU or stuck in a hospital bed." And she's not alone. Mr. Brian, 86, shared, "I've lived long enough. But if I could go like my grandmother, at 103, still writing letters and fully alert, I'd feel lucky. After 60, we no longer fear death. What we fear is losing our mind, losing our ability to walk, becoming a burden. And each night as we lie down, not knowing if we'll wake up healthy the next morning." 71 people die in their sleep each year, and many weren't seriously ill. According to the CDC, over 70% older adults die in their sleep each year, and many of them had no severe chronic illness. So what's really behind it? Habits that seem innocent. Drinking water too late, sleeping on your back, sleeping in a room that's too hot, taking blood pressure meds right before bed, sitting up too quickly during the night. One 75-year-old man from South Africa commented, "I got up one night to go to the bathroom, stood up too fast, blacked out, and fell. I was bedridden for 2 weeks after that. The problem isn't your age, it's how you sleep." Have you experienced any of these? Feeling dizzy when sitting up at night, waking 2 to 3 times each night to urinate. Ongoing insomnia, waking up still tired, blurry-eyed, or foggy-headed. Trouble breathing or loud snoring while lying on your back. If you nodded yes, know this. You are not alone, and this is not your fault. No one ever taught us how to sleep properly after 60, which sleeping positions are best for your heart and breathing. How small bedtime habits can reduce the risk of memory loss and dementia. Real stories touching every senior's night. A woman from the Philippines shared, "I thought snoring was normal, but after a test I found out I had sleep apnea. I now use a CPAP machine. If not, I might not be alive today." Another viewer living in Jamaica wrote, "I used to eat late. Many nights I vomited in my sleep. One night I woke up and my pillow was soaked with stomach acid. I was terrified but didn't know what I had done wrong." It's because of honest stories like these that this video isn't just about information, it's a journey of healing. This video is for anyone who still wants to live strong, clear, and independent. Together, we'll explore 7 common sleep mistakes that many people over 60 still make, why these mistakes silently weaken your health every day, and most importantly, how to gently and naturally change them through a healthy lifestyle and natural remedies. This isn't a warning, it's a doorway to transformation. This video doesn't ask you to buy any pills, no fancy equipment needed. You don't have to change your whole life, just adjust a few small things in your sleep routine, and you might just save yourself. One viewer shared, "I changed 3 things after watching. Stopped drinking water after 8 p.m., cooled my room, and stopped jumping out of bed. My sleep got so much deeper. Stay until the end. Just one small habit could save your life." We'll go through each of these 7 habits together. You'll hear true stories from people who've lived through the consequences, simple science-based explanations, natural healing methods you can start using right away, so that tomorrow morning you might wake up and feel, "My body is still healing." Why this common habit could increase your risk of stroke or death at night. Have you ever been told, Drink more water before bed to help your body detox overnight? It sounds reasonable, but after age 60, this well-meaning advice could be far more dangerous than you think. When you drink too much water or herbal tea right before bedtime, you may unknowingly trigger a dangerous chain reaction: interrupted sleep due to nighttime urination, increased risk of falling when getting up in the dark, poor quality deep sleep when your body repairs itself, and most seriously, it could strain your heart and spike blood pressure at night. Real voices from real seniors. A viewer once shared, "I used to drink herbal tea every evening thinking it was good, but I kept waking up 3 times a night to go to the bathroom. One night I got up too fast, felt dizzy, and hit my head on the wall. I was in the hospital for 10 days after that. I'm scared of nights now." Another from Canada wrote, "I didn't realize that drinking water after 9 p.m. could make my heart race and mess with my blood pressure. I had a mild stroke in my sleep once." These aren't just stories. They're wake-up calls, literally and figuratively. The science. Why your body changes after 60. After 60, your body doesn't process water the way it used to. Your kidneys become less efficient. Your bladder holds less and contracts unpredictably. Urges to urinate come suddenly and with urgency. And when you stand up quickly at night, your blood pressure drops. Your brain lacks oxygen, leading to dizziness and falls. According to the CDC, falls are the #1 reason seniors are hospitalized, and many happen late at night or early morning while heading to the bathroom. On top of that, waking up multiple times per night causes a sharp drop in deep sleep, which means weaker immunity, slower brain cell repair, imbalanced hormones, and even increased risk of Alzheimer's, high blood pressure, and blood sugar instability. Natural remedies. What should you do instead? 1. Drink water earlier in the day, taper off by evening. Start your day with a warm glass of water. Sip water consistently throughout the day, ideally before 6 p.m. After 7 p.m., only drink if truly needed and no more than 100 milliliters, half a cup, at a time. 2. Avoid tea, coffee, and fruit juices at night. These drinks may be helpful natural remedies during the day, but at night they increase urination and stimulate the nervous system. Want to relax before bed? Try 1 to 2 tablespoons of warm honey water or a cup of bone broth. Both support sleep and joint health. 3. Make nighttime bathroom trips safe. Install motion sensor lights or soft night lights in the hallway. Remove slippery rugs and clutter. Place a small chair or grab bar next to your bed. 4. Don't jump out of bed right away. When you wake up, stay lying down for 15 to 30 seconds. Gently stretch your arms, rotate your wrists and ankles, then slowly sit up and head to the bathroom. Final thoughts. This is not a ban, but a loving reminder. You don't need to stop drinking water. You just need to drink at the right time, in the right way, and in the right amount. Even something as small as drinking water 2 hours earlier could help you sleep deeper, reduce your risk of nighttime falls, let your heart and kidneys rest during the night, and set the foundation for a healthy daily routine after 60. A question for you. Let's start a conversation. What time do you usually drink your last glass of water before bed? Have you ever felt dizzy, fallen, or woken up multiple times a night? Leave a comment below. I read every single one and will share more natural health tips tailored for you in future videos. And if this information could help your parents, your spouse, or a friend, don't hesitate to share this video with them. You might be saving a night's sleep or even a life. Closing message. Sleep isn't just rest, it's a chance to live more deeply. There's one thing many people only realize too late. Sleep is not just rest, It's when your body silently recovers, heals, and prepares for the future. If you sleep right and live right, each night becomes part of your healing journey. No pills, no machines, just a little knowledge, a small adjustment, and a bit more love for yourself. You may not be young anymore, but you still have a choice. You may not feel as strong, but you still have the power to care for yourself. And it all starts tonight with one small decision. Drink less after 8 p.m., turn on a soft light in the hallway, rise slowly with awareness. And know, every small step you take today is building a stronger, safer tomorrow. Your health is yours. No one else can guard it for you. And if you've made it this far, I believe you're serious about your well-being. Stay with us in the next chapters. We still have 6 powerful sleep habits to explore. You deserve restful sleep, a healthy body, and a peaceful aging journey, free from fear. In the previous part, we explored how a small action like drinking water at the wrong time could disrupt your sleep, raise the risk of falls, and even harm your heart after age 60. Today, we continue this journey not out of fear, but out of awareness. Because the more we understand, the more we can care for ourselves, even while we sleep. Sleeping with your head under the blanket, chronic oxygen deprivation. I've been covering my head with a blanket since I was young. It just feels warm and cozy. But for older adults, this seemingly harmless habit can lower oxygen levels during the night, increasing the risk of morning headaches, memory loss, brain artery plaque buildup, long-term stroke risk, and cognitive decline. One viewer shared, "I used to sleep with my head under the covers in winter. I always woke up feeling heavy-headed and short of breath. Turns out, I had low oxygen saturation. I never thought a blanket could be dangerous." Natural remedies. Only cover up to your chest. Use breathable, lightweight blankets like organic cotton or bamboo. Slightly crack a window or use an air purifier in the bedroom. Oozing a pillow that's too high, neck pain, acid reflux, even stroke. Many seniors believe that a higher pillow helps with neck support or breathing, but science says otherwise. It bends your neck unnaturally, accelerating spinal degeneration. It increases the risk of acid reflux, especially if you eat late. And for those with high blood pressure, it may raise cranial pressure and increase the chance of stroke at night. A 61-year-old woman once commented, "I slept on 2 pillows because of nasal congestion, but over time I developed neck pain and swallowing became harder. I realized my pillow was silently choking me." Natural remedies. Choose a low pillow, about 2.5 to 4 inches high. If you're congested, try herbal nasal sprays or elevate the head of the bed, not the pillow height. Your pillow should gently support your neck, not push your chin forward. Lying down immediately after dinner, your sleep gets stolen. After dinner, all I want is to lie down and rest my full belly. It may feel comforting, but it's dangerous. When you lie down right after eating, your stomach is still actively digesting. In a horizontal position, this leads to slower digestion, bloating, gas and acid burps, acid rising into your throat, pressure on the heart and lungs, causing shortness of breath, long-term damage to the digestive system, and poor sleep quality. A man from Texas shared, "I used to feel chest tightness and breathlessness at night. Thought it was my heart. Doctor said it was because I lay down too soon after eating." Natural remedies. Eat dinner at least 2 hours before bedtime. If eating late is unavoidable, opt for a light meal like porridge, soup, or nut milk, and take a 10-minute walk after. Slightly elevate the head of your bed, about 15 degrees, to prevent acid reflux. Using your phone before bed, a silent trap. Perhaps the most common and hardest habit to break. The blue light from phones blocks melatonin, your body's natural sleep hormone. This leads to restless, fragmented sleep, headaches and dry eyes, chronic insomnia, stiff neck, numb hands and shoulder pain, especially if you scroll while lying sideways. A 68-year-old woman shared, "I usually scroll through Facebook and messages before bed. My eyes get sore, my head heavy, but I can't stop. The doctor said I was addicted to blue light." Natural remedies. Turn off your phone 30 to 60 minutes before sleep. Replace it with light reading, calming music, or 5 minutes of deep breathing. If you must use your phone, activate night mode and wear blue light blocking glasses. A question for you. Let's begin the healing. Have you been making one of these 4 common sleep mistakes? Do you often wake up feeling tired, sore, short of breath, or anxious about sleep? Share your experience in the comments. You're not alone. Thousands of others are just like you and slowly making changes toward healthier sleep. If this video could help someone over 60, your parent, your friend, your partner, don't hesitate to send it to them. Because sometimes a small change can save a night's sleep and even a life. Opening a wake-up journey through sleep. You've made it through a journey that wasn't always easy, but this wasn't just about sleep. It was about living with dignity, with freedom, with wellness after 60. Because at this stage in life, every breath, every good night's rest, every peaceful morning you wake up feeling like yourself is a gift. And as you've seen, we don't grow old because of age. We grow weak because of small, repeated habits that quietly wear away our health. 7. Hidden habits that steal years from seniors. How many of these apply to you? Drinking too much water before bed, disrupted sleep, fall risk. Sleeping with your head under the blanket, low oxygen, headaches, stroke risk. Using a pillow that's too high, neck pain, acid reflux, blood pressure spikes. Lying down immediately after dinner, reflux, breathing difficulty, poor sleep. Using your phone before bed, melatonin disruption, neck strain, insomnia. Sleeping with lights on, disrupted circadian rhythm, reduced healing hormones. No consistent bedtime routine. Body loses balance, weakens self-repair. Recognize any? Don't blame yourself. Awareness is the first step toward transformation. The consequences if you don't change. If these habits continue, you'll find it harder to sleep, even when tired. Random headaches, back pain, or anxiety may creep in. You're at risk of nighttime strokes, even when you think you're sleeping well. Worst of all, you may lose the ability to care for yourself, becoming dependent on medications, machines, or other people. But you still have the power to change, and it can begin tonight. The 60-minute before sleep routine, natural healing for seniors. Want to wake up refreshed, not exhausted? Try this routine designed for those over 60 who want natural health and peaceful nights. 60 minutes before bed, no eating, no screens. Turn off the TV and put your phone away. Avoid all food within 2 hours after dinner. Drink 100 ml of warm herbal water. Suggestions: light ginger tea, lotus seed water, warm water with honey. Sit quietly and breathe deeply for 5 minutes. Sit comfortably on your bed. Breathe slowly, about 5 to 6 breaths per minute. Optional: play soft ambient music or alpha waves. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. This simple ritual is like a vitamin for the soul. It calms your mind and invites deeper sleep. Lay down and relax your entire body. No head covering blankets. Use a thin, supportive pillow. Dim lights, cool temperature, not too cold. 5 easy actions to start tonight. Change your water drinking schedule. Sip throughout the day, reduce after 8 p.m. Rearrange your bedroom. Optimize your blanket, pillow, and lighting. Turn off your phone at least 30 minutes before bed. Walk 10 minutes after dinner, even just around your home. Begin a new evening habit, writing gratitude. It boosts natural serotonin and reduces cortisol. Final word, don't let your sleep belong to the hospital. Someone once said, "Old age isn't scary. Losing control over your own body is. But you still hold that control. You don't need to be a doctor. You just need to know this. Every action you take today becomes the foundation of your health tomorrow. You still can. Sleep soundly, wake up refreshed, experience less pain, and live longer. Not just to survive, but to fully live with peace and joy." Comment invitation. Seed a healthier future. Which of the 7 habits do you recognize in yourself? Are you already practicing any part of this nighttime routine? Leave a comment below, even something as simple as, "I'll start tonight." That's your first step. And who knows, your comment might inspire someone else to live longer and better too. Next action, spread the gift of health. Share this video with a parent, a loved one, or any friend over 60. Subscribe for more natural remedies, health tips, and longevity routines. And remember, your sleep can be the most precious gift you give to yourself, starting tonight.